Hello friend, and welcome to Classic Gamer. This will be a playthrough of Twin Mirror. Yes, this is another game out of the Don't Nod Entertainment Studios that brought us Tell Me Why, as well as Life is Strange 2. So I'm really excited to be diving into this one. It's going to be a bit shorter and maybe a little bit slower because it's more like investigative. So I'm really excited since we've done a lot of investigative stuff in Assassin's Creed Mirage. I'm excited to do that in this world. And because it's going to be shorter, I'm going to do this as a pre-recorded game in like about 3 sessions or so. So strap on in, let's go for a ride because there's going to be a lot of crazy stuff with the mind. This guy is probably a little bit cuckoo, but I'm excited. So let's jump right on in, watch the end, and let's press play. Woohoo! So it already says lost on arrival. I'm already imagining like a person who is losing their mind or is just kind of out of touch, but still is this kind of investigative person. So I'm really excited to jump in, and yes, leave a like and a comment as well. It'll help out the channel, and of course subscribe for whenever I'm on live. You can just join our chat, you know, hang out with us, be part of the community. So let's start, shall we? New game. Woo. The Mind Palace. So I know a little bit about what's going to happen.
The skies are finally clearing up after a light rainfall most of the afternoon. The weather's approaching 49 degrees, so we've got a brisk West Virginia evening ahead of us. Wrap up tight and settle in, folks. This is 104.3 WBCK, the Basswood Sound. I'm your host, Carrie Higgins.
All right, now Carrie.
Coming up after a short break, mental health expert Dr. Rick will discuss the recent opioid epidemic that's been affecting.
Oop, CD player in the car. Those don't exist anymore. Well, they exist, but you know what I mean. In the car's just something. So this is our main protagonist, Sam Higgins, I believe is his name. And we're in West Virginia. Nessa Rockstar, this is for you. I hear it's beautiful. You're gonna be at the wake, right? Nope. Bug out, please. There are no like barriers. It's dangerous. West Virginia, right? Coal country. Is that West Virginia? So Sam is arriving. I'm just curious to know what the story is going to unfold, because I really have no idea. I'm going this almost entirely blind. I know a tiny bit of the main character and what he's kind of going through in terms of his investigation abilities. An imaginary friend or some safe place he goes to. Every of these games has like some sort of supernatural ability, and I think that's his. To like analytically
time to kill before the funeral.
Decipher like
Might as well
critical
spend it
thinking
here.
or something. He must have like extraordinary critical analytical abilities. So this is very similar to some of the other games. It's always in some woods somewhere. Can you run? Let's see, can you run? To move you a little bit faster. No, he is like slow.
This place was always one for decisions. Somewhere for things to fall apart.
Is this his thinking place? Restoration sign. The company made sure we knew how generous they were.
Welcome back to Basswood, Sam.
He's back home. Basswood State Forest. It says, yeah, so that's what it says there. Restoration made possible thanks to generous donations of the New Virginia Coal I'm just sort of saying, it's coal country. New Virginia Coal Inc. This looks beautiful. I did hear it was gorgeous. I mean, Nessa Rockstar, this is for you, girl. You're the one that
I came
lived
up here
there.
every chance I could. One of the all-time great views. Really makes a small town look big.
Oh, so he's gonna go there, I bet. Closed. Ruined. Sucks. A view of Basswood, man. People are cruel. Cemetery.
I'm not sure Nick would even want me at his funeral,
Nick.
given how I left things.
What happened with him and Nick? Is Nick like an ex? Oh my god.
I remember spending entire summers on the banks fishing with Nick.
Is Nick his cousin, his brother, his friend? We need to know the tea. So that was the river where they hung out, fishing.
My hometown. It felt more imposing in my nightmares.
Oh girl, it's okay.
Strange to think of Basswood without its mine.
Oh, so the mine closed. Orientation board. Read. Founded in 1865, this small mining town quickly grew along with the coal industry. At its peak, Basswood produced more coal than any other town in West Virginia, with the Basswood mine being one of the most consistent coal mines in the U.S. Basswood is also a wonderful place to simply let nature be nature, outside of the Appalachian Trail, with its hundreds of miles of hiking trails. A perfect example of the true West Virginian way of life. Basswood is both a reminder of its past and a glimpse into its bright future. And someone's like, ruined. Ha! Ha! Closed, because the mine closed. Ruined sucks. It also says, like, Basswood is a sucks to simply let nature be nature outside of the Appalachian Trail with its hundreds of miles of hiking trails. So it's like someone really just went to town with the graffiti. They did not like it. Okay, cool. So we've explored the sites. We have a fall hazard here because the sign protects better than sturdy railings.
You'd think the massive cliff face would be a giveaway.
Yeah, just don't stay away. Yeah, we've got some more emergency phone in case some crazy person decides to get us. Directly connected to the emergency line.
I get the feeling it still sees some use, given how bad the coverage is up here.
Someone's like, gotta call mom. I'm coming home. No, it's for emergencies only, boo-boo. Basswood Wildlife Area. Inspect. Oh, we got some dangerous stuff. Hiking trails.
These trails were great to walk if you wanted to feel truly alone.
West Virginia's scenic mountain forests are home to deer, flying squirrels, red foxes, wild mice, rabbits, and cave bats, among other animals. Bobcats, wild boars, and even black bears have been seen all over the state. Even very remote farmsteads have occasionally sighted the eastern cougar, puma concolor, on the prowl. So that's what,
Some of these species are endangered. She wrote an article about it.
So that's what that says. Hunting rules. It says, when hunting, carry with you any and all required permits and licenses. Do not hunt while under the influence of alcohol. Good idea. Hunting is forbidden between half an hour after sunset and half an hour before sunrise. Oh. That's an interesting...
Hunting is another tradition I could never get behind.
Hunting.
Just don't see the appeal.
I've only gone hunting like a handful of times in my life, and I swear it was weird. I saw the deer, I shot at a deer, and I felt like, no, Bambi's home! I feel so guilty. So guilty. That's why I've never went back. It's like, I mean, I can see the use of it. I see the reasons for, like, okay, population control, and it's good meat. I've eaten deer meat. It's really yummy and soft and tender and good, and so I get it. No hiking, though. Trail closed 3 years ago due to a landslide.
A lot of people were upset when it closed, but not upset enough to fix it.
Fleetwood Mac and their landslide. Okay, food locker. Keeps hikers and hunters safe from bears. Oh, so you can put your stuff in. And then when you get hungry, come out and get it.
I left a sandwich in it for a whole week once. Dad never let me forget it.
A whole week? Sam. I know you don't give a damn. He's gonna clean it.
There
What's
seems
behind
to
it?
be something here.
Sam and Nick. No, who's A? Journal updated. Wait, but who's
Lovers
A?
scarring a tree to write down their initials.
Who is A?
Always seems twisted. Lovers scarring a tree to write down their initials.
Who is A? I thought it would have
Always
been
seemed twisted to
someone
me.
else. So I'm wondering who Nick is and who A is now, right? Nick sounds like it could be a friend, a childhood friend. But who is A? Is it like Ashley?
I used to love looking at
Annie?
Basswood from up here.
Is
Helped
it a
give me
guy?
perspective.
Is it Alex?
Until that day.
Boo Boo, don't fall off the cliff. Can you imagine? Can we jump off? No, don't jump off. You're warned. You were warned. Can we sit down and get the view from sitting? No. We need to look at the spyglass. Yeah. Let's spy it. Let's spy with our eye. The town of Basswood. Oh, is he going into his little like happy place? This is his mind palace. This is a superpower, right? Every character had a superpower. The twins could
Why can't the
telepathically
real world be as clear
communicate.
and peaceful as my own mind?
Daniel could telekinetically move stuff. And I know the Life is Strange other powers have like psychometry where you can like see the past or something. His is... Yeah, he's got like
Even if it does mean nothing stays hidden in here. Not even me.
He's got like super analysis mind. Kind of like piecing together everything in his head. Oh, we are in his head. So this is his mind palace, and maybe this is the place that he goes to. Like, mind closure. New Virginia coal under investigation. So these are like pieces of facts that he uses maybe to piece together an investigation. He has this ability to just like, look at that, optimal shot angles. Yes, look at him doing all of that freaking dynamics in his head. Look at those dynamics formulas. X equals V, X times T, Y equals H times V. Okay, now, okay, Mr. Calculus and trigonometry and differential equations. So clearly he's very smart. Okay, let's go over this bridge. I guess this is where we need to go. What do we got here? Pac-Man memory.
I've been meaning to ask you something. Don't freak out. Would you be my little girl's godfather? I wouldn't trust anyone else with this.
Oh my gosh, is that the name?
And yet I stopped taking his calls. He even called once the day before he died. I'll never know what he wanted to talk to me about.
Oh. They were boyfriends back in the day. But then, of course, West Virginia, you gotta stay closeted and all that. No. Come out of the closet. But he became his godfather. Became the godfather to his daughter?
This is Anna. She works freelance. Does a lot of the human interest pieces.
What can I say? I'm interested in humans and their pieces. What do you like to write?
I gotta run to a review with Walt. You two feel free to chit-chat. And Sam, be nice.
I'm always nice.
I had never met someone so interested in others. Even in me.
Basswood rail accident. Damaged track led to derailing. Huh. What's this again? Oh, is this A?
The story is important. You know I think that. It's just... people around here have short tempers and long memories. Be careful. Sam, are you even listening to me?
Not really.
I heard you, Anna.
Yeah, no, that's A.
But no, I wasn't listening.
I told you. It's like, I heard you. I just wasn't listening. So that's A. So him and Anna had a thing. And it was all thanks to Nick. What a missed opportunity. It could have been him and Nick. Oh, another memory. Corn memory? There's so many
Come
inside
on, Anna.
things.
Look at this.
What is it? Someone skinny dipping?
Anna, you really need to see this.
Oh,
I can't even see. Something's blocking it.
he did the whole Tom Cruise move in Oblivion. Okay, so it didn't really work the
Sam,
same.
what are you doing?
I'm trying to be romantic.
Aw, she's gonna say no.
What? Wait. Please don't tell me you're proposing.
I'm down on one knee, a ring. What else would I be doing?
Say yes. She's gonna say no. Oh no,
You look
Sam!
like I just ran over your grandma.
Sam!
Okay, the silence is really starting to scare me now.
Sam!
Please say something.
She
Sam.
don't want you.
Put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring.
She don't want you.
I don't need a ring.
That's not true. She doesn't want the commitment. That's what she's saying. She's
You
like,
should know that. We've discussed it before.
oh, they've already talked about this, and he insisted. Okay, Sam. You gotta listen to what they tell you the first time. You can't just
We weren't
convince
happy.
somebody. No.
She was the one brave enough to face that. Lost in my head again. How much time did I miss?
You're gonna get attacked by a bear if you're not careful. Bug. You're really not going to show? Oh shit, he must have lost a lot of time. He was supposed to be going to the funeral. New journal entry. No, that's not it. This is it. So I decided to take a walk on the promontory before Nick's funeral. I thought I wasn't ready to face Basswood again, but the past is already pulling me back in. My memories are so vivid. It is as if I'd never left. Take a walk on the promontory. Remember the night at the spyglass. Return to the car. You've wasted enough time. So yeah, we got Anna, who is the one that got away. Anna's the one that got away. I feel like Sam is the one that got away here. I don't know. Would my whole life be different had she said yes? Seeing her again, that's going to be hard. Yet part of me is looking forward to it. The rest of me wants to turn around and leave now. Is there a memento? Bittersweet to see your name carved into a tree. Ooh. Nick. I feel like Nick is the one that got away. Nick's been my friend since we were kids. My only friend. I ghosted him 2 years ago when I left Basswood. And now he's ghosting me by being dead. Damn, Nick. Nick is hot. Damn, that hurts. I left Basswood 2 years ago to run away from a job at a small-time newspaper, a town full of angry people in a failed relationship. I didn't glance back. Seriously, like, move on, baby. Sam, I'm saying, Sam, I think you did the right thing. Now I'm going home to attend my best friend's funeral. This is what hurts, because Nick is so cute. What could be more fun than facing all your past mistakes at your friend's gravesite, right? So who the hell is Bug? Okay, I don't know who Bug is. But let's get back to the car. And there's no way to run, is there? There's just no way to run. We have to, like,
I missed the
slowly-
funeral. Maybe it's for the best. On the bright side, Nick's not alive for me to let him down again.
Good point. So, what, did he just space out for like a whole hour or two? What the fuck? Walter, are you still coming?
Sorry, Walter, but I don't think I'll stick around. Given up already? Just a quick, depressing jaunt down memory lane and then you're gone?
Yeah.
I know you think that the only thing waiting for you down there is hurt. Lots of hurt. And you might be right. But it's been 2 years. It's time to face the world. Time to adult.
How old is Sam? Come on now.
The good news, though, at least you don't have to do it alone.
So we've entered his mind's palace. Are you still coming, Walter? Walter, I really hope you can make the wake. It'll be at the Haven. Nick won't care. Let's head there. I'm almost there. Got stuck in traffic, almost there.
Lost the signal. Some things
Shit.
never change.
So it didn't really matter. Like, it makes sense for we came this far, you know what I mean? Like, dude, you drove your car, I don't know for how long. You came this far. Might as well just go and show up. Yeah, you're late. You didn't go to the funeral, but like, show your face at some point, man. People will understand. I'm sure people will understand, Sam. And yes, it's time to adult, because God knows how old you are. It is way past your time to adult. Even if you're in your 20s, it's time to adult. Miners, Haven Park. You know, people will understand, like, you couldn't, after all this time, it was just too emotional for you, you wouldn't be able to make it, but get to the after party, baby, you know what I mean? Like, show your face to a few people and just be like, I wanted to be there, I just couldn't. Uh-oh. Joan, Bug, Nick's daughter. Can't imagine what she's going through, so Bug is the your goddaughter. Sam.
Really? You actually came?
It's been a while. You've gotten taller.
Can we talk?
We're talking right now.
It's gonna be heavy.
It's cold.
So,
You left.
Joan, that's not fair.
You left.
I feel like ignoring it is not good. Clearly she needs to talk. She needs to get something off her chest. So at this point, all we could say is sorry. Like, I mean, like, he has his reasons, but this is not the time to be like, my story, blah, 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 blah. Like, let her just be like, you know what? Sorry, girl.
Look, Joan, I messed up.
You said you wouldn't leave. You said, I don't remember exactly, but you pinky swore.
I didn't mean to lie. I just screwed up. After Anna broke up with me, I'm sorry. I wish words meant anything. I wish this didn't make it harder for you to trust me now.
You could have at least called something, especially
called.
after, after my dad.
I don't know what to say to that. You're right. I wasn't in a state where I could reach out to anyone. I'm still not. If Nick hadn't died, I never would have come back.
Thanks for being honest.
Seriously.
You're always at least honest.
Like, brutally honest.
Listen, I wanted to talk to you about what happened to Dad. It doesn't make sense. He wouldn't have just crashed. He drove like a grandma, you know that. It's wrong. I don't buy it.
I'm just in town for the funeral, Joan. I'm not a PI or a cop.
You're the closest thing I can talk to. Will you just look into it, Muley? Please?
She wants her father's death to mean something. But where does that lead?
What if it leads to the truth? That could change everything.
An hour ago, You wanted to run away.
That's true.
Now you want to start another investigation?
Well, because it's probably fun for
A
Sam.
few questions won't hurt anyone. Just tonight. To reassure her. And myself. This is a wake. If you poke around, people may end up poking back.
What
Okay,
is this?
whatever you do, at least leave the kid out of it.
Facebook?
It would be cruel to lead her on.
Behaviors?
Friends don't lie to each other, even if it means disappointing her again.
Well, you'll at least tell her the truth.
It's your call.
Keep her out of it. Promise to look into it. I feel like the least we owe her is this little bit. After all this time, and we never called her? Like, what a jerk. I have a feeling Sam was in love with Nick, but this is West Virginia, and they can't really do anything about it, I guess. And so the next best thing was go and date Anna. So it's kind of like, by extension, you're pseudo dating Nick because Nick introduced you to Anna, but then Anna probably read the whole situation and was like, he's probably gay, and this is not gonna happen. So then he I'm gonna propose to Anna, and then Anna's like, oh no, honey, this is never gonna happen. Why don't we just end it? This is me, headcanon. So the least we can do for Bug is promise to look into it. That's what I feel like. We need to be promising to look into it.
Okay, I'll see what I can see and all that. Gumshoe it up.
You will?
You make some good points. It doesn't fit. I hate when things don't fit.
Yeah, me too. I might just be, I don't know, crazy or something, but
You want to know for sure. I get it.
thanks, Muley. I should go in before my mom misses me. You better get in there too. Can't hide in your car all night.
Who says I'm hiding out here?
I do. See you inside.
Sam's got a lot of baggage. He needs to let some of that go. Leave it in the car. Go in. Oh, someone with a phone. Let's start poking around. This is what I feel like we need to be poking around. Oh, Nick was sexy. Damn. Take your pills, girl. And another one for the arthritis. That's me. And my old ass. Okay. Let's see. Journal updated. Everyone knows Nick and I were best friends. Everyone thinks I owe it to him to be here. His daughter Joan, a.k.a. Bugs, or Bug, goes even further. She thinks I should stay here and investigate her father's death. Our old boss, Walter, is sure to have something to say too. I won't be able to sneak past him, which is probably the guy on the phone. Go inside the bar. So we have... Oh, Nick. Nick. Why did you die? Why is she still like... Oh, lover's initials. It was her idea to carve... It was her idea to carve your initials into a tree. That was before. Well, you know the rest. You came up here one night with her by your side. It was late, and you were about to head back when Anna said she wanted to show you something. She had scratched your initials into the tree, then drew a heart around them. What are you, 12? You scoffed. She took your hand and made you retrace the grooves in the wood with your fingers. The grooves in the wood with your fingers. When you're 12, she said, and you're in love for the first time, it's what you'll compare the rest of your life to forever. You laughed and she kissed you, and then you drove home and never thought about that tree again until now. What about Sam? Same town, same doubts and contradictions. Face it or escape it. This time I made a different decision. The temptation to embark on another doom investigation leading to nothing but pain was too strong to resist. Am I doing this for Joan, for Nick, or for myself? How about for everyone? You know what I mean? You don't rule out. Okay, Joan. Of all the people I hurt when I left Basswood, Joan is the one who least deserved it. She was just a kid, and my goddaughter. But it's a tough job to be a lonely kid's only friend. I couldn't hack it. Now that her dad died, things aren't going to get any easier for her. Angry, hurt, stubborn, hard to believe Joan was the one who nicknamed me Mully. Oh, like Mully from, like, X-Files. I get it. Not that I'm looking for an excuse. I made a promise to a child that will break her heart whether I keep it or not. What if she's right about her father's death? What will that do to her? And what if I can't give her the answer she's hoping for? Well, we're just gonna have to figure this shit out. Still can't run. Oh my god, he is a slow-ass walker. He really does have like...
Might as well talk to Walter.
Whoa,
I'll have to sooner or
terrace
later.
car. Seems most of the Basswood jungle is in attendance.
Whoever said you can judge someone by their car never met Tara.
Oh, wait a minute. Can I like break into their cars? Now I want to check out the parking lot. Can I open the trunk? How far can I go?
A little late to turn back.
Oh,
I might
can't
as
go
well
out.
see it through.
You gotta test the boundaries, baby. Okay, so we checked out someone's car. This is our car. Is there anything in the trunk that we can look into? No. I'm just exploring, guys. Ooh, Kathy's car. Her car is older than her daughter.
Seems Kathy's been keeping this running 100,000 miles past its prime.
So
I
Kathy.
hope she's not running short on money.
Kathy is Joan's mom. Nick's ex, I'm assuming. Or widow, I guess, depending on if they were still together. I'm telling you, I have a feeling like Nick and Sam, because it's West Virginia, had to keep it in a closet. But it's time to come out, Sam. It's time to come out. It's okay. Nick has passed away. You're free to express how much you actually loved him. This would be so sad. This would be a sad movie. I don't want to watch this now. I'm so sad. Like, the headcanon that I just created now has made me sad. Why do I do this to myself? Who's the policeman? Who's the cop? You must know who the cop is. No. Let's check out the back of the building before we talk to the boss. Coal miner. Coal miner's haven. Coal miner's haven. Bar has changed its logo but never changed its name.
The old bar sign. Reminds me of when Nick and I were still kids.
They've loved each other since. Coming through the back will get me looks. It's probably a good idea to not do that. Okay, football game. At least Basswood still has its Pathfinders. Football, U.S. team. Harpooners versus the Pathfinders.
One of Nick's favorite matchups. Might be the first game he'll miss.
Yeah.
Joan's bike. Heavily worn out, she still loves biking.
That smile she had when I gave it to her. She could barely get on it back then.
Happy hour, Monday through Friday, 4 to 6. 225 frosted bottle and cans. Man, people are gonna get messed up.
Yes, the cat food is under the
Former
sink.
boss,
Yes,
friendliest
yes, it
ever.
is, Mother. Trust me.
He's talking
Oh,
to his mom.
Samuel is here. I'll call you back. Samuel Higgs, as I live and breathe. Has it really been over 2 years? Regardless, I'm so glad you finally made it. It's good to see you. What kept you?
A trip down memory lane. I missed the funeral, but I made it to Nick's wake.
You have to bring it in for a hug.
Oh god, no.
It's a Basswood back in town requirement. So good to see you. Even if I wish the circumstances were different.
Let's
In
hug.
times like these, we need the comforting touch of others.
Let's
At
hug.
least I do.
Okay. Just being polite. Did he feel me up?
Also, have you spoken to Anna lately?
Can we drop that?
No, why?
No reason. If you get the chance, we should catch up. We should really catch up. I'll see you inside.
Do you think the boss did it? I'm already like piecing together who could be the killer. Like, who's the killer? Let's take some info. Remember, we're in an investigation now.
I haven't read an issue of this paper since I left. I wonder how they've been doing without me.
Local legend, honored today. Oh my god, this man is so handsome. Basswood local word on local world. By Walter Dodson. Earlier this week, our dear colleague Nicholas Waldron passed away in a tragic car accident. He will be set to rest tomorrow at Havens Gate Cemetery before his family, friends, and co-workers share a drink at the Coal Miners' Haven to honor the memory of a dearly departed. Long-time readers will no doubt recognize his name, as there have been days when it was the byline of over half the articles littering their co-workers, littering this plucky paper. Nick was loved by his family and colleagues. He is survived by his daughter Joan and his ex-wife. Kathy. Continued on page 3. The West Virginia Diggers. Our boys are back. So that's what all this says. Sorry, I've just been reading.
Must have been a hard issue to write.
So journal updated. So we know that they work together. You don't often make it to the front page of a newspaper with good news, not even in Basswood. Car crash. Walter did a good job on the obituary. So this logo dates back to when Nick were friends. Arcade games were the first friends you had, and Nick Walden was your first real friend. I'm somewhere in between, of course. And it all started here at the Coal Miners' Haven. The bar had an old arcade machine the owner, Mr. Edwards, rescued from some junk heap. You'd spend the whole afternoon there playing Pac-Man until it got dark outside and the bar filled up with miners craving a cheap drink, and Mr. Edwards eventually kicked you out. You'd beg him to let you stay and play some more, but he thought it was already nice of him to let you play at all. He'd even leave the machine on free play most days. He was a tough guy, an amateur boxer, not big on drunks or underage kids arguing with him when it was time to go home. One day, there was another boy playing Pac-Man at the bar. You watched him play, hoping he'd leave soon. Suddenly, he turned to you and said, "My cousin swears there's a magic pill that makes a ghost stay blue forever, but it only appears on the 100th board. At the center, where the fruit's at." "Does your cousin talk a lot of bullshit?" you asked. The boy scratched his head like he seriously thought about the answer and finally said, "Yeah, all the time." And you both burst out laughing. You played together the rest of the afternoon. Nick beat your highest score, and then you beat his. It got late, and you both got kicked out. That was when Nick invited you over to his place. The next day, Nick waited for you at the school gate. He walked you to the Miners' Haven like he wanted to make sure you wouldn't run away. You didn't. Not then. Ah, I'm so sad. Nick. Okay, so Walter Dodson, who wrote that article, right? My old boss at the paper. I'd say he taught me everything I know, but given my track record, that wouldn't be much of a compliment. I always thought Walter was a decent sort, the rare breed who truly believes his job is to serve the community. Seeing the old joker was nicer than I'd expected. We did give him a hug. We gave him a hug. I wonder what else we can find out here. I think that's it. Or maybe it. Alright, let's head inside. Let's look. Let's just peek.
I'm not ready for this.
He's like, I can't. I just can't. I guess I must.
Here we go.
Here we go. Oh, Nick. He's so sad. Like, he seems like a great dad. A great guy. Good friend. So who did it? Who is the killer? Who killed Nick?
Mr. Samuel Higgs, big shot investigative reporter.
They're gonna give him shit.
Didn't think you'd ever be back in here.
I'd gladly slash your tires.
Motherfucker.
But that mean you couldn't leave town. And you are leaving town right after this, right?
We're gonna let it slide.
Well, Nick's memory only goes so far.
Remember, we're investigating. We gotta keep cool. You know what I mean? We gotta stay cool, because
That's what I thought.
one of these is a killer. The last thing we want to do is show our cards.
Come on, it ain't worth it.
Making friends already, I see.
Well, you know how it is.
Declan,
Famous.
been a while.
Hey, careful. I'd rather not be working tonight. And you always seem to angry up everyone's blood.
Damn. Leaving as soon as I can. He started it. I'm just here for Nick. Let's keep it cool, like I said.
I'm only here to pay my respects to Nick. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah. Shame that. You watch yourself.
Let's keep it cool. We're trying to investigate for Joan. One of these is a killer.
I think it's time I go put up a photo at the memorial board. That's what people do, right?
Journal updated. Attend the wake. Pay homage to Nick. Nick's wake barely made it inside the bar, but things have already taken a strange turn. Joan is obsessed with the idea that her father's death wasn't an accident. She wants me to investigate. I can't get it out of my head. It is as if a long dormant part of me had been awakened. Okay, so we got some punks. We got Declan, who's a cop. Declan's the local law enforcement. I vaguely remember him from school. He used to get into fights a lot, usually to protect smaller kids. No one was surprised that he became a cop. That's nice. And who's this punk? Joel? We don't like him. He's the killer. All the miners in Basswood lost their jobs when the mines closed. I know better than to provoke them. Joe Lopez. A redneck Latino. Okay now. Oh, what's this? Wood carving. Oh, that would have been the back door. No one's allowed back there but Ethan. Wood carving supposedly made by Ethan's sister, charred to look like coal.
It's supposedly the spirit of coal. Doesn't really belong here anymore.
There's also a newspaper article here that says Basswood mine breaks ground, set to open in the fall 1975. So much for that. Can we klepto something here? Someone's purse.
I didn't know you
Ethan?
read
He's owned this
Dickens
bar for almost a decade and still can't afford another employee.
Not really. You just quoted him a couple of times tonight.
Honest dancing. Collection of bottles. Alcohols from all over the country. Ethan likes to show off.
Then you should read Great Expectations. It's a masterpiece.
Walter can be overwhelming at times, but he means well.
He wouldn't have wanted. The murderer is usually always someone they know well.
So I had to throw them all out on their ear, and only then did I realize.
Ah, Samuel, my favorite ex-muckracker. Join us.
Ethan's cute.
Join us.
This is a
How
cute
was
town.
the funeral?
Wasn't there. Setting up for this.
Everyone came, most of the town, it felt like. A sea of sad, wet eyes. I gave the eulogy. Felt hollow. So hollow. He worked for me for years. For years. My best reporter. What do you even say about it?
He was a team player. He was a dedicated reporter. He was methodical. He was a team player. He was dedicated. He loved his job.
Remember that article? Something about stoplights? No one cared, but he did. Months of effort.
Yield signs. He approached each story with his pen like a knight wielding a sword.
It's the small things. Like he always kept his window down. Said cars made him claustrophobic. That's how he stays with us. The little details.
I remember the bar bets about that safe spot at Pac-Man. He got me one night.
Yeah, got me once too. Can't believe it's real.
Ha!
Enough about Nicholas, enough.
No, what
Tell
about
me, how have you been, Sam? How have you really been?
hot mess? Let's be vague.
Got a new start and new perspectives. I'm helping my mother with her garden. I've been volunteering.
Terrific to hear, my boy. Terrific to hear.
Well, I think I've taken enough of your gents' time.
Go, mingle, circulate, but you must join us for an actual round later. You must.
Yeah, drink. Yeah. Nick's death. Did it seem odd? Should we ask? Let's ask.
Oh, Walter, can I ask you
Let's
something?
ask. Let's start prying.
Questions are the fountainhead of knowledge.
Nick's crash. Was there anything suspicious about it?
I asked myself the same thing. The very same thing. It did seem odd. Young Nicholas, a careful man in all things, including driving. I looked into it myself. You know what I found?
What?
Nothing.
A tragic accident with nothing amiss. I am both relieved and saddened to say.
Something's
Life
there.
is rarely like a crime thriller, and while I don't mind you asking, some might find it a distasteful conversation at a man's memorial.
Shut up, man. I had to ask.
Especially from you.
I had to ask.
I'll keep that in mind.
He's trying to...
See that you do, my boy. See that you do.
He is suspicious to me. He threw that questioning right back at me. Like, you shouldn't be asking these kinds of things here. And no, he is sus to me. He is sus.
That's the guy who got the mine closed.
I can't believe he showed up after what happened.
Oh shit, that I am guilty of closing the mine? Booth hasn't been replaced in decades.
That's where Nick and I sat every time he dragged me out for drinks after work.
Who are these young guys? And that lady. maybe, I don't know.
Sammy! Oh, it's been ages.
Tara?
Oh, me? I've had this stomach thing lately, always churning. And this thing with Nick, his car went up like a Sunday ham. He burned alive, you know. Have you met Hugh? He took over the old pharmacy just after you left.
No.
The infamous Sam. I've read that article you wrote on the mine. You must have put in a lot of late work on that.
What did you think of it? Took a lot of research. It depends. If we really want to start a conversation, we can throw another question back out, like, what did you think of it? I'm kind of curious. As much as this is not the place to talk about it, because it's gonna like someone's gonna overhear this conversation and want to start a fight. But I'm really curious to know what he thinks.
Oh, you read it. What do you think?
Of the writing? Fine. Fine. Of the reporting? Something that needed to be done. Many medicines are a bitter brew, but you still need to take them.
That's nice of you to say.
Now, don't hesitate to drop by the pharmacy sometime.
Oh, and Sam, you...
But for now, I have a feeling you're not here for us.
Oh, right. Don't be a stranger, Sam.
So I wonder if his reporting was that the mines were unsafe. I'm kind of curious, like, I'm not trying to look anything up specifically, but like... I'm kind of curious to know what exactly did he write that closed the mine. It was probably because it was unsafe. Flowers. Do they actually help?
Should I have brought flowers?
Thoughts and
Do people
prayers.
expect me to?
To the Christian thing. Thoughts and prayers, thoughts and prayers. Oh, the pool table. Remember, he knows the freaking formula. Slightly short back corner leg gives an advantage to regulars. Huh. Darts. Distribution of marks suggests strong intoxication of the average player, because the wall is just
Some
busted.
people can play this game drunk. Anna was best at 3 beers.
Okay, let's take a stroll around. Management note. Warning for drunk customers. Doubt they read it. What does it say? It says if you... What does that say? If you must... I think it says something like, if you must vomit, please find something the toilet. It should not be that hard. So please find... Like, I guess this is something like, if you want to vomit, then find a toilet or something. I don't know. Nick's article. Oh, this is the one. Basswood landmark is changing hands. This is Nick's article, not Sam's article. So this is about the changing hands of the ownership from Mr. Edwards to somebody else. Longtime bartender, Ethan. So I went to Ethan. Longtime bartender Ethan Morrow will be taking over the Coal Miners Haven from the current owner, Carl Edwards. The Coal Miners Haven has been one of Basswood's only bars since Prohibition, when it started as a speakeasy. Ethan had this to say about the change. Nothing's gonna change much. The place feels like home for a lot of folks here. I don't want to change that. He plans to keep Edwards' collection of decorations and hopes to add to it as the years go on. What about this? Mine photos. Those are the miners, probably that lost their jobs in spec. That's probably his article. No, this can't be his article. That would be something seriously fucked if he has an article with Sam up there. This is Walter's article. A look at Basswood, the bar you forgot to remember. It is easy to forget the places that make our hometown feel familiar. The Coal Miners' Haven is one such place. The owner, Ethan Morrow, has made sure to stay true to the establishment's name by littering the walls with all the brave workers Basswood has seen over the years. Ethan might not have reached the skies yet, but he remains optimistic. Things aren't easy, but thankfully people still think they can beat me at darts. Give it a chance when you walk by. The prices are fair, the beer cold, and Ethan remembers the name of every customer. Ethan's a cutie. Ethan's single, Sam. Probably. I'm just saying. There's probably a good reason to come back to town. I don't want to talk to Kathy right now. She's like, should we talk to the sheriff?
But no more.
Bess always had a soft spot for Nick. I think she liked his work
it was
ethic.
4,000.
That's what crooked pharmacists want you to do. But that amount is damaging in the long term.
Pretty courageous of him to try his luck in Basswood, given the state of things.
Because the mine is shut down. Should we play some music? Mind Palace. That's gonna bring some memories. Arcade machine. Nick always had the high score.
Nick and I spent so much money on this machine.
Should we go to the Mind Palace after talking to Kathy or before Kathy? It says drum kit. Used by garage bands. Ethan tries to support local scene. We are dodging Kathy so hard. Let's talk to Kathy before we go into the Mind Palace. Let's talk to Kathy.
There was no love lost between Kathy and Nick since their divorce. But anyone can see she's taking his death hard.
Because Nick is freaking sexy. Is that him? There's a picture of them standing there with Joan. And that's them down there fishing. Oh my god, let's talk to her.
Kathy,
Kathy Bates.
Sam, you actually came.
I'm surprised as you are. My condolences. It's good. My condolences is the first thing you need to say. Boo-boo, I am very sorry.
I know you two haven't been together for a long time, but I'm still sorry.
We hadn't been close in years, but he was my daughter's father. I'll miss him. Joan was really hurt when you left town.
Oh, God.
Nick and I were never close after the breakup, and Joan's never had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Maybe don't break her heart this time when you leave town, all right?
Do we want to pry? Let's pry a little bit with Mom.
Your daughter thinks Nick's crash doesn't make sense.
She's a little girl who lost her father. She's confused right now. Don't you go encouraging her, or worse, putting those thoughts in her head. I frankly thought you knew better.
Do you think she has a point?
I think you should stay away from her.
Damn. Well, I love how we flipped from like don't break her heart to stay away from her. Gosh. Slide. Pin it.
Sorry we lost touch. Sorry I lost touch. Rest up, big guy.
Oh, Nick. God,
This
so
photo
handsome.
always looked weird. Nick could never keep a straight face.
That's funny. Nick and Joan.
He was more her best friend than a dad.
Oh. Nick, Joan, and Sam.
Look at us.
Pac-Man. Basswood Jungle Team.
I wonder who took that picture.
Was he in there? Nick and Anna.
Happier times.
It's your ex.
We drove straight to the sea after work on a Friday. Hell of a weekend.
Loved and missed, but never forgotten. Family, friends, and community. Nick and Kathy. When
Bug
Joan
was so
born.
small back then.
Just a baby. Nick and Walter.
Those two were a great team.
Samuel, guess I lost the bet. Bet? Yeah, that bet you'd never come back to Basswood? Not after you went careening out of town like a bat out of hell the instant that article broke bad.
That's not why I left. I won my bet. Who was the bet with? I'm kind of curious. We're all about asking questions right now.
Okay, I'll bite. Tell me, Dennis, who did you have a standing bet with?
Myself. So I guess I also won.
What are you even doing here, Dennis? You and Nick become friends or something?
Nope. He thought I was a drunk, which I am. And I thought he was a hack, which he was.
This coming from the IT guy. Didn't know resetting passwords could give you a journalism degree.
It can. But it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way.
Oh? It is West Virginia.
Relax. I'm just playing. At least tell me how you been.
Yeah, like you'd care.
Not too much. But suit yourself if you want to be like that. Anyway, cheers to Nick. A man that, unlike us, people actually liked. Speaking of which...
Anna. God damn it.
As time draws near, my dearest dear, when you and I must part, how little you know of the grief and woe in my poor aching heart. 'Tis but I suffer for your sake. Believe me, dear, that's true. I wish that you were staying here.
She needs a moment. She needs a moment. She couldn't even finish the song. Girl needs a moment. Oof. Journal updated. Okay, pay homage to Nick. We attended the wake. Should talk to Anna. Okay, so Ethan, another cutie. I mean, not as cute as Nick. Still cute. A small town bartender who listens more than he talks. Ethan's bar must be the only prosperous business in Basswood. We talked to Kathy. Kathy Bates. Kathy and Nick married young and divorced quick. I'm not sure she's ever really liked me, though. I was their daughter's godfather, or maybe that just made things worse. Kathy's never forgiven me for disappearing on Joan's life. Clearly, she doesn't like us a lot. Okay, so we had a little chat with Walter. With Walter, what you see is what you get. His grief for Nick is sincere. Okay, so I don't think he's a killer, although he gave me a little suspect kind of attitude. Dennis is the IT guy at the paper I used to work for. I remember him as a bitter and mean-spirited guy, a loner with not many friends in Basswood. So am I, but it doesn't mean we're kindred spirits. And doesn't necessarily make him a killer. Hugh is new in town, but it seems like he knows how to fit in. Then again, as a town pharmacist, fitting in is part of his job. Still, it's decent of him to have come to Nick's wake. A pharmacist. Maybe drugs? Did he make Nick drowsy? Something to think about. Tara. Tara, the office administrator at Basswood Jungle, is the proverbial weird co-worker. She likes everyone and everything. Dinosaurs, romance novels, evangelical TV, conspiracy theories, rice cookies, unusual street names, and you name it. She'd talk about it for hours. The weird one. Could she be a killer? I don't know. Welcome from minors. I ignored the minor who tried to pick a fight with me at the pub. 39%. Is this like remembering Nick? I found it nice to remember Nick at the memorial board. 45%. Is this like the percent of people that actually did that? All right, let's see what else we can do. I guess some people fought. Okay, so before we talk to Anna, I'm gonna go into my mind space, mind palace. Let's go into our mind palace.
Can't believe this whole
We're gonna lose some
working.
time. Shit. Damn it! I shouldn't have done this. We are gonna lose some time here. We should have talked to Anna. Damn! I didn't think about it. Hopefully this doesn't make us lose a lot of time. Let's see. Memory. Remember.
Daddy, daddy, daddy.
Daddy.
Open your eyes and wake up. The kids and I've been busy.
It was a memory with Anna. I'm hoping, like, I was expecting a memory with Nick for some reason. God, I want him and Nick to have been a thing, but it's Anna. It is, I guess, you know, hey, straight people, you can have it too. You can have a relationship. I get it. My mama's straight, that helps, right? Okay, so I feel like the combination then of her rejecting his marriage proposal, him writing the article that then everyone in town hated him for because he closed the mine, or his article helped close the mine, but it was probably a good thing for the people's health, but not for the economy and not for people's salaries. So it's like, I would rather be employed, but then have a ton of medical bills. Hey. Short-term versus long-term vision. You know what I mean? In some sense, more real than metaphorical. Let's look at Anna.
Has it really been 2 years since I saw her? She hasn't changed a bit.
I mean, it's 2 years. It's not like 10 years. Oh my god.
Anna?
Sam!
This is awkward. I guess we can hug her back. Let's just hug her back. This is a little awkward. Just pat. Not like a full hug, just pat her like.
I've missed you. Why'd it take so long for you to darken my doorstep?
Really? Really? Girl? Really? I'm only here for Nick and not for you. So let's make that very, very clear. It wasn't because of you. I'm here now. It hurts to come back. Let's just be clear. It wasn't because of you, girl.
It's not your fault. There's a lot of people that don't want me here, including myself.
Oh,
People
this is
around here
more
have short
sympathetic.
tempers.
Like, it wasn't you.
Long memories.
It was everyone.
But most of them mean well. Sam, the mine was gonna close anyways. Maybe in a year or 2, 5, if the Lord has a sense of humor. It was gonna run dry or have an even bigger disaster. It wasn't your fault.
I wish everyone else understood that.
People are scared. Mad. You were easy to blame. When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations.
Damn.
You were the only one who started asking questions.
See?
Whenever people talk about you, he always says, you did the right thing.
Yeah, well, your dad's Joe. He's an oak. Unmoving and annoyingly supportive.
It wasn't just him. Nick thought your piece was great. He was actually jealous.
Because he loved you.
He always wanted to write something that shook the pillars of heaven, as he used to put it. You know, Nick and I had moved in together. It started to get serious.
What?
But I think it's only now I realize how much I cared for him.
Oh, I see how this woman operates. Oh.
But you and Nick started going out? When did this happen?
A few months ago. He never told you?
Oh.
He asked me to let him be the one to say something. You two had been so close.
He probably tried. I hadn't been answering his calls.
Ah. That's the worst part, right? Anything broken just stays broken now. But this was all nice. The funeral, the wake. Walter did a good job. But it all just makes me feel heavy. It makes my heart hurt. Like Nick's memory has been laid on top of me and I'm still carrying him.
Girl, you started dating him 2 months ago and you immediately moved in, like after 2 months? Do people really do this? Was Nick a lesbian? Like, this is a lesbian thing to do. Like, 2 months in, moved in together, married, kids, like... I'm gonna ask the tough questions, fuck it.
Nick's death. Do you know if he had any enemies? Working on anything dangerous?
Whew. Now this is a real can of worms.
This is a wake.
I know that.
Do you? This isn't the time to be digging and pushing. You always do this. You always... I get it. I just... You're still you, huh? You'll always still be you, Sam.
Oh.
I hope you never change, but I can't handle this right now. I'm gonna go home. I hate that his stuff is all over my house. Then drink and cry all night. You do what you need to do. See you around.
Screw you, bitch.
Samuel, come. Have a round with me.
Whatever.
I need a drink or two.
Never liked her anyways.
Or 3. And then I'll go.
Alright, let's move on. Clearly she wasn't gonna help. She stabbed you in the back with your best friend. Moved in with him after starting dating him into 2 months. Going into the 2 months. We talked to Anna. Peace out. Let's see. So we have a couple of things. Anna's pissed. Anna and Nick talk about cliches. The moment I left Basswood, my best friend and my ex get together. Maybe I could have handled that better. Asking probing questions about Nick's death didn't go down well either. One conversation and I've already disappointed Anna. Who cares about disappointing Anna? Like, I don't care about her. We don't care about her. We need to find out the truth for Joan. That's who we really hurt. Okay, we hurt Joan. We didn't hurt... You know what, Anne? You can shove it. The temptation of conducting a doom investigation leading to nothing but pain was too strong to resist. Am I going to do... Okay. Wait, there's more. Asking Anna about Nick's death was insensitive. Oh, whatever. Of course, I only realized that after the words came out of my mouth. Still, I was going to have to ask eventually. Yeah, I'm like... At least people know where I'm coming from, so screw y'all.
Dennis, bitter and jaded. He's even worse than the last time we spoke.
Worse, but could he actually kill?
People leave you or they die. That's the only way anything ends. People leave you or they die. That's the only way anything ends.
What about these guys, these miners?
Old-timers in general already don't like me, and the article just made it worse.
Well, how about I say something?
Hey, Sam, why don't you drink to Nick on the other side of the bar?
They're like, get lost. Alright, let's see about these people here.
So tragic, what happened to Nick. The details are horrible. They think he didn't die on impact. Instead, he roasted to death. Not enough to damage the bones, but, you know, not a pretty sight. Unless you're into that kind of thing, of course. I didn't mean to be rude, Sam.
That's right, I've been asking really bad questions anyways. It's alright.
It's all right, Tara. I don't like the sight of dead, burned people.
Oh, thank God. I wouldn't want to be rude on a day like this. Poor Sam. Now that Nick is gone, everyone in town hates you. I mean, I don't. Why would I? It's not my job you destroyed. You're not the cause of all my problems.
Damn.
I mean, that's what you did for pretty much all of Basswood, but not to me.
Okay, this woman's crazy.
I don't hate you.
Thanks for the confidence booster, Tara. I'll see you around.
She's a crazy person.
I've never known Tara to not take over a conversation.
Yeah, but that conversation was creepy.
It does look tempting.
Should we... I think we need to ask Ethan now.
He's owned this bar for almost a decade and still can't afford another employee.
Okay, we've already established that. Thank you.
It does look tempting.
Well, let's go for it. Let's have a drink.
So, Nick wasn't drunk, and me? I was drunk as a skunk. Ah, Samuel. Join us. We were just sharing stories about dear Nicholas. And let me get your next round. Maybe Ethan has a suggestion for a worthy spirit?
Oh, spirits? Oh, no. Friends drink beer.
Yes, I suppose that's fitting. To dear Nicholas.
Yeah, he'd been coming in a lot lately. Sat right there.
A lot.
With a bad dad joke or two.
With friends, I guess? Maybe Anna.
No, by himself with his laptop as his date.
He never drank alone.
You two were close, though, right? Tell me about the man outside the bar.
He had a terrible memory. Couldn't remember names, dates, passwords. Kept his notes squirreled around him like a hoard.
He was a good dad, mostly. He had things we didn't. We hadn't talked in 2 years. Drink. He was a good dad, mostly. I mean, we hadn't talked in 2 years, so that's kind of fair.
I don't know. I hadn't spoken to him in almost 2 years. I cut this whole town out of my life, and now it's like I'm a stranger.
This place is in your blood. It's like an old glove. You have to give it time. The friend of man, the friend of truth. The friend of age, and guide of youth. Few hearts like his with virtue warmed, few hearts with knowledge so informed. If there's another world, he lives in bliss. If there is none, he made the best of this.
Burns. That from your eulogy?
You know Robert Burns? And no, just something I keep on hand for toasts.
Well, it's a good choice. And sorry about that, Sam. I wasn't trying to bring you down.
People sure liked him. Let's keep it cordial. You know, we're trying to gather information.
Everyone liked him. I think even Dennis liked him somewhat.
He always had a lot of friends. A few who couldn't make it sent flowers.
So who'd want him dead?
How's the family taking it?
Joan and Kathy seem shaken. Kathy has a lot to deal with, now more than ever. And who can prepare for losing a parent? Not a soul. Not a single soul.
You always shut up. Let's keep talking, because I feel like if we keep talking, people will divulge more information. If truly this was a murder, we need to get people talking.
It always seemed so easy for him. Every day he'd show up, smile, no matter what.
No matter
the
what.
qualities in a good man, that one deserves to be at the top.
Not a quality I possess.
This isn't a place for self-pity. This is a place for dour reflection.
Yes, and drinking.
Toast.
To Nick. He was my friend. He will be missed, but not forgotten.
Hear, hear.
Put that down! Kathy, what's your underage child doing drinking? You have no control over her? Ethan can lose
I
his
wasn't
license.
doing anything! Don't touch me!
Joan!
Leave me alone.
Ugh, you guys are all so stupid!
You do not talk to people that way.
She wasn't wrong. I'm just saying.
I'm sorry, everyone. She's just so...
Shook up.
So...
Shook up. Ugh. Let's see.
That was quite heavy-handed. I hope the little one doesn't take it to heart.
Yeah, Kathy was harsh. Yeah, Declan was harsh. I'll shoot Joan a text. I'll shoot her a text.
I'll send her a text. Make sure she's gonna be okay.
You okay? Yeah, I just had to leave. Thanks for checking. She's like, have you found anything yet? I'm here for you. Okay, so, well, they chatted with Walter. Is he just drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking? Are we the alcoholic? And we should sit with Dennis. 3, 4, 5. Jeez, he's pounding them. Sam, you're pounding them. You gotta drive. Unless he's like staying at a motel. Maybe he's gonna stay with Ethan. Ethan will drive you.
What a night! I'd say that went well. Ish. You got to chat with everyone you've been avoiding. Even if Joan got inside your head with her whole dad mystery death thing. Just shut up. Coming back to Basswood was your idea. You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam. I can't make you do anything. Deep down, you've been looking for a reason to come back.
He's probably right?
It's gonna be one of those long nights inside your head, huh?
Yeah. Kind of tough when you have yourself talking to you as a separate entity who knows you. I didn't ask you to be here. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Why would you apologize to yourself? You kind of... Because that's literally what this is happening. He's talking to himself, but as a separate person. I didn't ask you to be here. That sounds stupid. Stop pushing me. You're pushing yourself. I feel like you are pushing yourself.
Stop pushing me. Stop always poking at me. You just won't quit.
Right. It's like his
I'm trying to help.
subconscious.
And helpful tip
nagging.
Number 602. Beer doesn't solve any of this.
He's not trying to solve anything right now. He's
You're
just
back
drinking.
out in the world. Feeling emotions, fitting in, that's progress. Fuck the world. Pointless talking and more talking, and no one says what they mean. Go away. Let me enjoy being miserable.
Ooh, so he is
Just
feeling
try
bad.
and make sure you don't do anything stupid.
He is feeling guilty.
No promises.
Boop. Girl down, flag up. Girl down, flag up. Next morning. On over as hail.
Hello? Checkout was at 9.
Check out at
We
9?
need the room.
Who checks in at 9 though? Checkout is at 9, check-in is at 9?
10 minutes before we charge you for another day.
You have got to be
okay.
kidding. 9 a.m. checkout?
Check out at 9.
Exactly. Who checks out at 9?
Last night. Oh, my head. Pills plus drinking. That was not my best idea.
Did I black out or what? Ugh. I can't.
Sam.
I can't think
This
straight.
little twink body.
Need some water on my face. Clear it up.
Okay, so let's see what happened last night. So we talked to Joan. Joan is in that awkward phase when she's a kid, a teenager, and an adult at the same time. Grief isn't helping matters. She feels like there's no one in her corner. Kathy Bates. Kathy and Joan's relationship seems fraught with tension. And then the creepy lady, she's giving me sus vibe, Tara. Tara has no filter. She'd make a terrible spy or serial killer. Or maybe an excellent one. See? She's freaky. Reunion with Anna. I made Anna angry when asked questions about Nick's death. 52% did that. A drink. I agreed to toast to Nick with his friends. 54% people did that. Cold feet. Rena promised Jonah some person about her family's death. I did that. Yeah. I was happy to share a hug with Walter. Only 11% of people like hugged him? Man, some people, some cold ass mother.
Didn't even get under the covers. Glad I even made it to the bed.
Ooh, that's gross. New day, new pain.
Late for checkout. We
Check
can
out
wait a bit more.
at 9. Who checks out at 9? View of Basswood. Why is it so bright outside? Because maybe it's the middle of summer. No, take your pills, girl. Take your pills.
My head. How many of these did I take? God, what a headache. I feel like a small jackhammer in my left temple.
He walks so fucking slow. Like, this is even slower than he normally walks. He really has some lead, like, feet. Search something to drink.
Please let there be water.
Beer. Snacks. Bottle.
Is that... No, that's not water.
That's vodka.
That is vodka. The opposite of water.
Beer.
No, no more beer. I need water.
Water. Snacks? Maybe some snacks. Come on, snacks. Come on, snacks.
No, no food. I'll just throw it all up.
Where's the water? There's no freaking water. I know
No water. Of course.
Alright, no water. My jacket.
Just tossed on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
My mother would be proud.
Your bag, maybe you have water in there?
At least it won't take me long to get my things.
You didn't unpack small bags, so you weren't planning to really stay for long. I mean, clearly he only planned to stay for a day. Whoa, what the hell happened to his shirt? Is that blood? Girl got in a fight or something. Wait, but he doesn't look like he's been beat up. Inspect. His hands? Did he punch someone? There was blood on that shirt.
I already feel more human.
His face looks fine.
Now, where did I put my shirt?
Reflects a face that looks like a stranger.
I was at least hoping I'd look better than I feel.
No. That's blood on that shirt. Check it. Check it. Check it. That's blood on that shirt. That is a lot of blood on that shirt. Like, what did you do? Pick up a bloody body and, like, threw it on your back? What the fuck did you do?
That's not good.
That is a lot of
Where did
fucking
I get this?
blood. What did you do?
What did I do?
Did you fucking Assassin's Creed someone? Okay, we gotta go to our happy place. Happy place time. But his body seemed fine. He's not hurt. He didn't get in a fight. So where did the blood come from? Oh shit. We're going down memory lane. This is kind of spooky. Something happened. Did he like kill someone? There's blood on the jacket though. Why are you running? What is happening? You gotta go through here? You gotta go through here. Oh, this dude is coming!
Sam, be more careful. Breathe. Focus. Find a way to calm down.
Okay, so maybe that's not it. We gotta look for the white doors, not the black ones. White doors.
Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
Which door is it? Jesus Christ. Okay, what the fuck is happening? It's none of these three. I'm trying to look to see if there's anything unique about these doors. This one? Smaller.
Sam,
oh my god!
Focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
How do I know which is the right door? None of these doors, they all look the same. This is the one at the end. Steady yourself. Holy shit. Oh, he's still coming, girl. He's still a coming. Danger. We don't want that one. Behind you. We don't want that one. I'm a killer. We don't want that one. Prison. You're a murderer. Give in. Fuck! He has to steady himself, so he has to find one that calms his mind down. Behind you. Jail time! No, we don't want that one. Guilty, guilty, guilty! No! Run and hide and run and hide. I don't know, is that it? No, shit! Shit, 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 shit!
Focus.
Yeah, I'm trying to focus!
You need to steady yourself.
So I'm guessing it's gonna be the same door in the back again. So, yeah, this whole like shaking of the camera is really intense. That's not it. Oh shit! Are we dead? What's happening to him?
Samuel, focus. Focus on anything other than the fear.
I'm glad we have ourselves to like keep us sane. It's just too funny. For him. Because what did he do? Something happened, but he's not hurt.
You're doing good. Really good. You're almost there.
The fuck. So we've got 3 mirrors.
Focus. Choose. Act. Deliberately.
Listen.
You're falling. Don't think. Just go. Or as fast as I can. Hide. It's never happened. Going on. If I run, I'll keep running. And to face what happened. Answers.
I need answers.
Yes, answers. Good or bad, I need answers.
Yeah. I need to know what happened. Because he doesn't look hurt. So the blood is someone else's. And it is like a lot.
I know what you're thinking. Stop thinking that. Pills and alcohol? You're lucky enough you didn't wake up dead. I need to know what happened last night. The last place I remember is the bar, so I'll start there.
Did he drive?
Squeaky nail gets hammered down. Maybe don't play lone wolf detective.
I'll be careful. I know how to blend in. This is not about blending in. Everyone knows who you are. I'll be safer knowing. Safer knowing. I don't know if it's about being safer. It's about being careful.
I'm gonna take it slow and be cautious, don't worry. Yeah, telling people not to worry always works. I can't just run from whatever this is. So either help me or get out of my head. It's your life, Sam. I just live here.
Okay, I like him a lot. He keeps it real. All right, let me look at where we are here. I had a panic attack earlier in the hotel room. Was it dehydration, grief, the shock of being back in Basswood? Finding blood on my shirt didn't help. Something happened last night, but I still can't remember anything. I've always been able to trust my own memories, my own mind. It can't let me down now. I just have to retrace my steps and piece together what happened. Figure out what happened last night. Okay, with people, it's back on me. I admit that packing up leaving town would make perfect sense, but I can't, not now. Not until I get to the bottom of this. Choice has been made in this scene. No, that was before. I hope we made the right choice. Okay. Alright, this is where I'm going to leave it for this session. I'm going to pick up right where we left off in the next one. And so, thank you for watching. Remember to leave a comment, leave a like. It's going to help the channel out. And of course, subscribe so that when I'm live, you can join the chat, hang out with me and Nessa Rockstar. We're going to be doing a lot more co-op gaming, so you get to hear her as we play. So stay tuned for more. And as always, love, live, play. I'll see you next time. Bye.